Good morning, students. In the previous lecture, we have discussed about the rational numbers, some other concepts, and then addition of rational numbers. Today, we will discuss subtraction of rational numbers or difference. Difference or subtraction. Same way as in addition. Same as in addition. You have to check whether denominators are same or not. If same, directly subtract the numerators. If different, then take the LCM. If the question is like this, 6 over 7 minus 9 over 7. Denominators are 7 and 7. They are same denominators. They are same denominators. So use the same denominator and do whatever you want to do with the numerator according to the sign. It is 6 minus 9, that is minus 3 over 7. This is the case when denominators are the same. Same thing you have studied in case of addition also. When denominators are same, numerators are added. When denominators are same, numerators are subtracted and act according to the sign. And when denominators are different, when you are having different denominators, then denominators are different, 6 and 9. Then take the LCM of denominator, 6 and 9. Take the LCM, 2 3s are 6, 9 as it is, 3 1s are 3, 3 3s are 9, 3 1. So LCM is 2, 2, 2 into 3 into 3, it is 18. Now convert first rational number into the denominator 18. Convert first rational number 8 over 6 into the denominator 18. 6 is multiplied by 3, so 3 in the numerator, 3 in the denominator, 3 in the numerator. It is 24 over 18. Second rational number 9 over 5 over 9. Convert 5 over 9 into the denominator 18. 9 into 2 is 18. If 2 comes here, then 2 also comes here. 5 into 2 is 10. Now in this both the cases you are having same denominators. So subtract 24 minus 10 over 18. Subtract the numerator and you will get answer. This is again not in the standard form. There is something common between the numerator. Both of the numbers are divided by 2 and you will get 7 over 9 as the answer. Subtraction and addition are just like the same, just you have to take the LCM. What you have to do, just to take the LCM when denominators are different and take the and directly solve it when you are having denominators same. And now the next concept is about the multiplication. When two rational numbers are getting multiplied, 2 even or 2 more than 2. First rational number is in the form of numerator over denominator. Second rational number is in the form of numerator over denominator, and there is the sign of multiplication. What you have to do, first of all, among the numerator and denominator, cancel out all the common digits. Cancel out common numbers, right? Then after cancelling, after you see there is nothing common between numerator and denominator, either this numerator or this denominator, this numerator or this denominator, this numerator, this denominator, this numerator, this denominator. In the last step, what you have to do is multiply numerator to numerator, multiply numerator to numerator and denominator to denominator. This is the basic thing. Sometimes to what the students will do, they collectively multiply. They do not see whether the number is above the line or below the line. They just multiply it. That is the wrong. Multiply numerator to numerator and denominator to denominator so that you can get the number as answer as a rational number. Question is example is 1 over 8, 60 over 25. Now you know that 60 and 25, there is the common factor of 5 between 60 and 25, so you can use that factor. There is the common factor between 60 and 8, you can use that factor, but I am using here 7. Cut 60 and 25 by table of 5. 5 12s are 60 and 5 5s are 25. Now your question will become 1 into 12 over 8 into 5. Now again you know that 12 and 8 has the common factor 4. 12 and 8 on table of 4. 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12. Now there is all the prime numbers are there, 1 2 3 5, all are prime numbers. Moreover, there is nothing common between the numerator and denominator. Numerator is 1 3, denominator 2 5. There is no number common between these two. So what we will do, multiply numerator to numerator. Multiply 1 into 3 to get numerator in the answer. Multiply denominator 2 into 5 to get denominator in the answer, and this is the answer. Thing is, multiply numerator to numerator to get numerator in the answer. Multiply denominator to denominator to get denominator in the answer. I hope that this is clear. Next is division. Division is like multiplication, one step different. Only one step different is there. Otherwise, all multiplication is included in the division. Example 32 over 7 is our first rational number. Sign of division 8 over 63 our second rational number. Follow, this is the statement. What we will have to do, write down first rational number as it is. Write down first rational number as it is. जैमे है उमे ही लिखना 32 over 7, 32 over 7. Second thing, second step is change division into multiplication. Change sign of division into sign of multiplication. Change sign of division into sign of multiplication. And third, the one and the most important thing, while you are changing division to multiplication, reciprocal this term. Reciprocal, take the reciprocal of the second term. Take reciprocal of second rational number. Take reciprocal of second rational number. What is the reciprocal? Reciprocal means when you are having the numerator over denominator, reciprocal means your denominator becomes numerator and numerator becomes denominator. Numerator becomes denominator, denominator becomes numerator. This is called reciprocal. While we are converting division to multiplication, we usually the method is take the reciprocal of the second rational number, that is denominator 63 becomes numerator and numerator 8 becomes denominator. Follow this point. This is only in case of division. In case of division, you have to do division will change into multiplication, second rational number, and in case of fractions also, second fraction is reciprocalized. 63 in denominator becomes numerator and 8 in numerator becomes denominator. Now your question from division changes to multiplication. Question from division changes to multiplication. Now the question is 32 over 7 multiplied by 63 over 8. Besides, we are given 8 over 63 and division. Division change into multiplication, second term reciprocalized. There is common between 7 and 63. So cut 7 and 63, 7 nines are 63. 8 and 32, 8 fours are 32. Now in the numerator there is 4, in the numerator there is 9. In the denominator there is 1, in the denominator there is 1. So our question changes to now 4 into 9 over 1 into 1. And what is the last step for the multiplication? Numerator is multiplied to numerator to get the numerator of the answer. Denominator is multiplied to denominator to get the denominator of the answer. So 36 is the answer. Follow my point. I hope that you understood the concept of division. Concept of division, first rational number as it is, division will change into multiplication, and reciprocal of the second rational number. Reciprocal means numerator goes to denominator and denominator goes to numerator. And then your question of division will become question of multiplication. This is about multiplication and division. Now, what is additive inverse? Additive inverse. In integers, you have studied additive inverse. Additive inverse means that you are having a number. Let us suppose that I am having plus 9. Plus 9, in this number, what I should add? In this number, what I should add to get 0 as answer? And this answer, what I should add, is called additive inverse of this number. Clearly it is known that plus 9 minus 9 is 0. Same way, plus 10, what should be added here to get 0? Minus 10. Plus 7 over 9, what should be added here to get 0? Minus 7 over 9. Followed? Minus 10 over 3, what should be added here to get 0? Plus 10 over 3. So additive inverse, how to calculate the additive inverse? If the statement question is given in plus form, the answer is in minus form. Just change of sign, not the change of number. Number remains, the digit remains the same, just change of sign. Plus 9 is there, minus 9 is added. Plus 10 is there, minus 10 is added. Plus 7 over 9 is there, minus 7 over 9 is added. Minus 10 over 3 is there, plus 10 over 3 is there. So additive inverse is just change in change of sign. Additive inverse is change of sign. Like question is 2 over 3. Additive inverse of 2 over 3. Additive inverse of 2 over 3 is minus 2 over 3. Followed? Just change of sign, not the change of integers, not the change of number. Only the change of sign. If the question is minus 4 over 11, then additive inverse of minus 4 over 11 is plus 4 over 11. Followed? I hope that additive inverse is clear. It is just a change of sign. Whatsoever question is given, you just change the sign, then you get the additive inverse. Now the main topic is about representation of rational number on number line. This is a little bit difficult, but be careful, you will get good. There are two things while representing number on the number line. There are two things. One is when numerator is greater than denominator, and other is when denominator is greater than numerator. First step is to check whether numerator is greater or denominator is greater. Followed? First step is step number 1. Check numerator is greater or denominator is greater. This is the first step. First step is to check whether the numerator is greater or the denominator is greater. If the topic is about numerator is greater than denominator, I am going to explain the first concept. Numerator is greater than denominator. How to draw the number line? Numerator is greater than denominator. How to draw the number line? Let us take the first question is 5 over 2. 5 is greater than 2, so numerator is greater than denominator. And you also know there is no sign, it means sign is positive. So our number line is towards the positive. 0 comes to the left hand side, all the rest numbers are on right hand side, because question is given for plus 5 over 2. No sign means plus 5 over 2. Now this is the first step, that you recognize that numerator is greater than denominator and sign of the question is positive, and we write down the numbers. Now the second step is step second. Denominator is, recognize the denominator. Denominator is 2. Divide each interval. Divide each interval in 2 parts, as denominator is 2. Jinna denominator hoega, whatsoever is the denominator, divide each interval. 0 to 1 is 1 interval, 1 to 2 is second interval, 2 to 3 is third interval. Each interval, har interval no, you have to divide into 2 parts. So I am going to divide this 0 to 1 into 2 parts by drawing a line between 0 and 1. This is my first part, this is my second part. Followed? Same way 1 and 2. Draw the line in between, it will be divided into 2 parts. Same 2 and 3. Divided into 2 parts. This interval 2 and plus 2 and plus 3. This interval is divided into 2 parts, 1 part and 2 part, by marking a line. Followed? This is the second step. Divide each interval into 2 parts. Why 2? Because denominator is 2. Whatsoever is the denominator, you have to divide accordingly. Now the denominator is 2, that's why I am dividing into 2 parts. Now start marking. Start from 0. This is step number 3. From 0, start marking the division. Starting from 0, start marking the division. This is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, and this is 6. Followed? from 0 to 3 it is divided into 6 parts. On each marking, this is the marking we have done, this is the marking on the number line already for the +1. This is again we have done, this is by on the number line, this is we have done, this is on the number line. But now when we are going to mark after the partition, we have to mark in continuous manner. ये नहीं कि जो ओरिजिनल नंबर है उन्हें छोड़ना, no, you have to mark continuously. So this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. And whatever is the numerator, 5. So we will mark this value is 5/2, followed this value is 5/2, and this is your answer. Followed, let me explain one more question in which numerator is greater than denominator but with negative sign. -7/4. 7 is greater than 4, numerator is greater than denominator. Minus sign represent now that you have to draw negative side of the number line, that is 0 is on the right, -1 here, -2 here, as we are given with the minus sign in the rational number in the question, so I am choosing, so we have to draw the number line in negative side, that is towards the left hand side. 0 is on the right hand side. Now the first step is what is the denominator? 4. Divide each interval into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3. This is 1 part, 2 part, 3 part, 4 part. 1, 2, 3. 1 part, 2 part, 3 part, 4 part. Followed? Denominator is 4. Divide each interval into 4 parts. Next step is start the marking. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not too loud, very small, just to count the lines, how many lines we have drawn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, now our question is about -7/4. So we will take this is -7/4, and after that you can remove all the, this is -7/4, your answer. I think and I hope and I wish that now it is clearly understood by you, this concept. And my next concept is about when denominator is greater than numerator. What you have to do when denominator is greater than numerator. The question is 1/3. Question is 1/3. 3 is greater than 1. Denominator is greater than numerator. Now what you have to do? Whenever denominator is greater than numerator, the answer lies between 0 and 1. Whenever numerator is smaller, the answer lies between 0 and 1. What is the reason? When we will divide 1/3, right? 1 is smaller, you will put 0 here, then decimal here, put 0 here, 3 3s are 9. Then again 10, 3 3s are 9. So 1/3 is equal to 0.33, and this 0.33 lies between 0 and 1. Right? That's why whenever denominator is greater, the values lies between 0 and 1. So no need to draw beyond 1, whether in negative, whether in positive. So this is positive number. Method is same, procedure is same. Divide this interval in the denominator parts. Denominator is 3, so divide this interval in 3 parts. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 3 parts are there, right? and you then start the marking. This is 0, this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. Our question is about 1 over 3, so we will choose this. This is 1 over 3, simple, and then remove this marking, right? If the question is about minus 1 over 3, minus 1 over 3 means 3 is greater than 1. Again, denominator is greater than numerator. Denominator is greater than numerator, matlab answer lies between 0 and 1. Now answer, this is negative, so answers lies between minus 1 and 0. This number is, question is given in negative, so answer lies between minus 1 and 0. Minus 1, 0. What is the denominator? Denominator is 3. So divide this into 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. 3 parts are there. Start marking. 1, 2, 3. We have to take the first part. So this is our answer, minus 1 over 3. Remove this. Simple. This is practice. This questions of representation on number line. This is little bit tricky, which you will forget easily, which you will understand easily. Now the last is express in decimal form. Express in decimal form. Question is minus 1 over 37. So answer, and question is negative, it means that we are getting answer minus. Now divide 1, 37. 1 is smaller than 37, so put the 0 and decimal to get 1 0 here. We get 10. 10 is small. This is all the division which you have done in your junior classes. 10 is smaller than 37. Again we put 1 0 to get 100 here. 100 is greater than 37. So which is the next table is 2. 100 minus 74. 10 minus 4 is 6. 9 minus 7 is 2. Then put one more 0 here. It is 260. Then multiply it with 7 and you will get 259. 259 and 60. It is 1. Again 1 is very smaller. Put the 0 here to get the 0 here. Again 1 is very smaller. Put the 0 here to get the 0 here. Again 10 is smaller. So put the 0 here to get one more 0. Okay, 10 is not visible. So put the 0 on the 100. You will get the same 2, 74, 26. Again put one more 0. 260, 7, 259. Again 1. After 2 steps 1, after 2 steps 1. So this repetition will go on and you will get to minus 0.027. 027 is repeating again and again, so I will put the bar here. The answer will become 027, 027, 027, and what I should do is 0.027 and put the bar, the results which are repeating again and again. All this is about the rational number. If you have any doubt regarding this, you can WhatsApp me on my number. I will explain everything to you. This is very important topic for the next classes. So do this exercise very nicely, very clearly, ताकि कोई भी concept, not even a single concept will left behind. Okay, thank you.